Hello, everybody, and welcome back to some more Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Today, we will be finishing Iceborne, preparation for starting Rise tomorrow. Let's just go and eat some food. I forgot I needed to accept the quest first. Post a new quest. Master rank assigned. A light from the abyss. Set decorations, current equipment. I already have my resistor jewels in. Have blaze jewels. Which I'm gonna change the blaze jewels after this fight, obviously. We'll see if they actually give me anything good. It's also finally a test run for my freaking Val effect. Because the skills I have are... I have a Val Soul Vein, 5 crit eye, 4 attack boost, 3 recovery up, 3 flinch free, 3 effluvial resist, 2 health boost, 2 blight resist, 2 fire attack, and then a plethora of like just 1. I could actually... Wait a second. Did I restock my potions? I didn't check. I did not restock my potions. Thankfully, I'm right by the item box. That would have ended very badly. Yep. Just run this way. Follow the blue flies. They're leading me to safety. Yep. Safety is what we can call it. I'm getting better at swinging that. Okay. No, I don't remember if the cutscene's here or all the way at the top. I think it might be all the way at the top. Which is going to be a pain to get all the way to. Hey, look, it's some Nergigante thorns. I'm just going to ignore the Nergigante thorns. Come on, Spider-Man it. And come on, I need to get to Namielle. I've been in the fight for a few minutes already and I haven't touched the thing. Although an interesting fact is Namielle has less health than Val does. Which means I think he's gonna hit a lot harder. He is one of my favorite creatures, though, from looks. Look at this. RGB dragon. And here comes the water. The lore accurate power for Namielle versus the game power for Namielle. That's a lot of the problem with Monster Hunter is lore power is much higher than gameplay power. Love the dragons. Okay. Now we just run up to Namielle, slash it a few times, and it'll fall over dead, right? Oh yeah, I could leap this way. Oop, what did I jump up? Yeah, Namielle is running. It better not leave again before I actually smack it. Because I'm running full tilt at it. There he is. Oh, this is a big one. And that's why I have Blight Resist. Yeah, this guy does have like 2,000 less health than Val does. And 2,000 isn't a small number. I don't want to do that. Yes, suck the water. So my health is going up very slowly. Takes a very long time for it to be anything noticeable, though. So, the Sylvain is a good idea. As something that's constantly active versus Divine Blessing, which only has a chance to activate. And even with one, it will still activate occasionally to reduce the damage. Just won't be as much damage reduced. 35% less, actually, I think. Like, Solvane combined with my Palico, I have yet to actually heal myself. I will have to eventually, I know that much. But right now, I'm good. Let's try out how the recovery boost affects my potions. It's a lot of health. Oh, he's electrified. And he's moving. I need to get him to stop moving, essentially. Yeah, and the whole Val Soul Vein isn't to stop me from using potions completely. It's to reduce the amount of times I have to use it. Because anything that can keep me alive, even like a few seconds longer, is good. Like, there it healed up all of the damage I'd taken. So I think it is actually worth what I've lost. Because I lost some Divine Blessing, but I've got passive health regen. Ow, I actually got hit by that one. And that one I'm going to heal. Oh, and now my freaking Palico is sending a wasp after me. Oh, Thunderblight. Yeah, his freaking wings are beautiful. Come on. But yeah, it's already saved me like 2 potions, the Soul Vein. Which is more time I can just hit the monster. Which is honestly more important than the damage that's healed up, is the time that I can hit the monster without dying. I will just pop this though. Although I'm feeling I'm getting much riskier now that I have the healing. I'm doing a lot of attacks I don't think I would without it. His little freaking touch. Come on, land on the freaking ground. There. This also unlocks the ability to just run around if you can't freaking get to a potion. Next time I take a good hit, I'm gonna Vitality Mantle. That was its super attack. The attack that automatically leaves afterwards. Which I think I managed to actually stop it from leaving. Interesting. And now I've mounted it. It looks so much worse when it's dehydrated. Just like what happens to like coral and whatnot once it gets out of the water. Oh, it just fell without any of my real helping it. Full true charge to the face. Not doing much damage. And now I'll Vitality Mantle. And by the time the Vitality Mantle's done, most of that health should be healed up. Okay. Apparently I decided I just should be off of it now. Sometimes it does that. Like when something's flying away, sometimes it hits a point in the sky which side that you're not supposed to be there, and just knocks you right off of it. Okay, Namielle. Get back up here. That's a pure crystal, I think. No, Dragon Core. I think that's actually rare. Oh, that was actually a good hit. For both of us, I guess. You got a good hit and I got a good hit. How did I cut its freaking hide off? Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm fighting Namielle. And I have Val's skill active. So my health is slowly recovering. Oop. Oh, I'm stunned. So before I even got out of the animation, I half healed myself. I only have 2 pieces of Val's armor. But the 2 pieces I have were 2 of the worst pieces, I want to say. Well, I guess the gauntlets are okay. It has some good slots and 2 recovery up. I'm stunned. I'm gonna die. Okay. I'm just trying to think of when the last time I actually fainted was. Like, it's been forever since I've carded. Ah, I got the legs and the gauntlets. The gauntlets are semi-decent because they give you recovery up, and they have good amounts of slots. Hey, Namielle! Okay, I missed. Again. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've fainted since... I'm trying to remember when the last guy I fainted to was. I can't even remember if I fainted in a higher, like, master rank at all yet. I think that might have been the first. Yeah, I think that might have been my first faint in master rank. That must mean it's getting serious. Oh, I broke its wing. Yeah, the funny thing is Namielle has less health than Blackveil does. But he does more damage. Blackveil is supposedly trickier, but he relies on his effluvium for that trickiness. So if you have a way to deal with his effluvium, he's kind of easy. Like the set I have on right now has 3 effluvium just by chance. Yeah, the big lightning thing isn't my problem. It's the small lightning things when he has a whole bunch of stuff on the ground. Because he gives you so much chance to dodge with his big finishing move. I like how because of Val's skill, I only heal when I get to half health. Like, those are actually more dangerous to me than his finishing moves, because he takes that out so quickly. Oh yeah, the wave. Plus, he can hit any pool of water and just suddenly smash you. I still have Fortitude on this armor, I think. Like, that move right there is annoying. Any monster that has a stun counter is annoying. Oh, I'm dead, aren't I? No? I need to check this armor set, because I think I lost Fortitude somewhere. Next time Namielle moves. Because I am mildly concerned, because Fortitude was like one of the main skills I prepared for these end tier Elder Dragons. Oh, I cut its tail off. Okay. Yeah, recovery works. Well, I didn't get it to work with my thing. I got the thing and accidentally happened to get the recovery up. Because it was one of the skills on the stuff I already had. Like I had one of it on my thing already, and the gloves I'm using to get Val's skill have it on them as well. It's not something you should purposely really get for just his skill, because it only increases it by 30%, which 30% of like 1 is like 1.3. It gives you like less than 1 per health a second more. Oh. Yes, Vigor Wasp me. Oh, this. Yeah, that's what I call stun counter. Odogaron has that type of thing too. Recovery speed. Oh shit. Recovery speed doesn't work with him. It's recovery up that works with the Val skill. Recovery speed only affects your red health. Recovery up affects all the health you get. I am checking because I don't have Fortitude, I think. Yeah, I lost Fortitude somewhere. If recovery up worked with Val, it'd be broken. Because it would basically let you get like 8 a second. Which is, honestly, you could heal a whole potion in like 2-3 seconds. I really don't want to fight him on this tiny platform. Looks like I'm going to be fighting him on a tiny platform. I'm honestly kicking myself for losing Fortitude. I'd be doing so much better right now if I still had it. As it is, he's already close to death, I think, though. Or at least close to limping. But yeah, having recovery up and recovery speed up would make it so your red health literally goes by within like a second or two. And then it would start working on your actual health. I like how you can be freaking Spider-Man here. Yeah, today I'm going to be not sure how long the stream's going to be going because I'm going to keep on going until I've beaten Shara. Because I decided tomorrow I'm moving to Rise. Come on, land, Namielle. Yes, that's right, land on the ground. So it can smack you in the face for hundreds of damage. Yes, Palico, stun the Namielle. Yeah, tomorrow I'm starting the Rise. And I'm still deciding between one of two weapons I'm going to be using for Rise. I'm either going to be using Greatsword or Dual Blades. Probably going to be using Greatsword for the most of it, though. Yeah, Rise is already downloaded and everything. I basically decided my whole first playthrough of Rise I'm going to be doing on stream. Yes. Greatsword is my main weapon. Always. Okay, for some reason I didn't get to the ground there. I can't wait till, like, I kind of find it funny that I'm ending just when I get to one of my favorite parts of the Iceborne thing, though. The freaking augmenting from the Guiding Lands. Where I could finally make my weapon look like a bone weapon instead of a metal weapon. You know, this is the most likely time I am to cart when he's almost dead. Also, I have no skull icon on the map for him, so I'm not sure even if he's ready to die yet. Oop. Come on, Namielle. The RGB dragon. Oh, I'm probably stunned. Palico, distract the giant RGB dragon. Good, Palico. Oh, please don't stun. I like how free meal says it only has a 25% chance to activate, yet I've already gone through like 10 mega potions. The 25% chance could either be 99 or 1, depending on how lucky you are. Okay then. I, I never realized that that doesn't actually only affect the water. Because I was thinking, oh, if I stand out of the liquid, it'll be fine. I don't have to freaking dodge under my face for once. But no, apparently face diving is the only way to get out of that attack. Come on, die. Oh, that's a limp. Take advantage of the injured. That's the Monster Hunter logo. When somebody's injured, take advantage of it and keep on beating them. You know what the funny thing is? I could probably make it back to his nest before he does if I really wanted to. Never mind, he already made it back. That's one of the things I'm really excited for Rise, because I really like just swinging between the wedge beetles up here. And so wire bugs seem like they're gonna be great. Am I gonna get a wake up hit in the first time in forever? I almost never get wake up hits. His whisker seems to be piercing through his wing. Okay. Okay, this is a failed wake-up hit. Also, did you know the greatsword has hidden part breaker added to it? Like, you know how there's a skill called part breaker? The stage 3 true charged has a hidden part breaker addition. So it doesn't tell you that it does more damage to parts, but it actually does. So if you want to break apart, stage 3 true charge is the best thing for a greatsword. Part breaker, it's a skill that lets you break parts easier. Stage 3 lets you break parts 30% easier. But this attack on a greatsword has hidden bonus values to it. Oh yeah, this is him sucking me all around. Why are the last two dragons both sucking dragons? Like, this guy sucks water and Val sucks the effluvium in. Okay, shooting some little water balls. Come on, just die. You're already so weak. I can see your health leaving your body. That's what that skull icon is. It's actually good when he does that because he clears up the space from all the liquid that he's already placed down. Okay, I missed. I think this is his death. I called that one correctly. And I saw into the universe. Don't think I'm actually going to be making any equipment out of him, though. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be making any more equipment today. Wait, I saw something. Hurry up and get the material so I can actually look at it. Okay, I thought I saw a hole in the universe. I was going to check it out and maybe throw myself in and see what happened. Yeah, the exhaust skill makes them become exhausted easier, which is that one mode they have where they, like, tend to attack less, move around less, all that. The stun just increases the chance of you stunning them. Okay, that's not a good skill. So this next fight, I need to remember to grab potions, change all my decorations. Yeah, I think stun is when they knock themselves over. Or when they, like, flinch backwards. One of those two. But I'm pretty sure the stun is when they fall over. But yeah, I think I need a Farcaster, I need to change my weapon, I need to change like half my decorations. Because this is a two-fight Runer and then Shara, which I need the Farcaster to immediately go restock when I need to. And then it becomes a spiral. The thing is that I don't have anything that Runer's weak to, but he has like half the health of Namielle that I just killed. Like, he only has 14,000 health for this fight. Plus, he's in like an arena, so he can't run away like Namielle can. So the only one I have to worry about time-wise would probably be Shara. Like, I'm hoping my weapon's good enough against Shara that I don't time out the quest. Because the thing is that if Shara times out the quest, there's not much I could do because I already have like the best equipment, basically. The best weapon, at least. Now, let's go see if Namielle has anything I can actually make. That's not gloves or boots. I can make nothing. Not even that good in the first place, anyways. The true elemental acceleration thing is okay. I'm so tempted to go in the final fight using this freaking mask. But I won't. I'll be a good person. But yeah, I need to change to Bayo. I accidentally pressed Kinsect. And let's see. I don't need any resistor or blaze. Also, I found why I lost my freaking fortitude. I accidentally put the vitality jewel in the fortitude spot. Actually, I could just go kill a Kulu and wear its freaking head. I think I might do that for the final fight. Because why not, right? Hey, attack is... I've never seen an attack jewel. Right there. And then resistor, I'm going to put in... Instead of resistor, probably another frost. Yeah. So, yep. I'm going to go kill a Kulu. Just real quickly. Mr. Penguin's going to go kill Shara. shouldn't take but a few minutes, I think. It's a Kulu. But yeah, the Bayo sword is going to be what I'm going to be killing Shara with, because it's the best ice weapon. Because I managed to get 540 ice on it right now. The thing is that by taking the Duffel Penguin mask, it's actually good, because it gives me 2 evade window. But I lose 3 crit eye, but it also gives me more defense. So it's kind of an exchange, but it's a worthwhile exchange. Because evade window is going to be good against these 2 guys. Considering with Nergigante, you just want to get out of the way of his attacks just completely. And Shara's sand slows you down, so evade window will just boost you right through it. I actually kind of wanted this to happen. Wait, is everybody in the same zone immediately? Because there's a freaking Toby, a Pookie, and the Kulu all in the same zone. Okay then. I need its beak, so I literally need to break its face open. Okay, that's a problem. I have no dung bombs. This is a cluster. Where'd the Kulu at? There, the Kulu. It's funny when Toby is the freaking apex creature in a zone. Come on, Kulu. Like, it should never have freaking Toby be the apex creature of a zone. But I need a singular beak. If this hunt gives me a beak, I'll wear the thing, otherwise I won't really bother with it. Just a idea I just got suddenly is I want to go hunt Shara as a freaking penguin. Yeah, Toby looks scary until you get to the other guys. And then you realize Toby's kind of like a weak guy in the grand scheme of Monster Hunter. Yeah, in Monster Hunter, Toby's like like low to mid tier. Even in Anjanath's only like a mid tier monster. It's only when you start getting to like Rathalos and like Rathalos, Diablos, Odogaron, stuff like that where you can get into the low end of high tier. Then again, I guess technically you could also add in Elder Dragons as their own tier of the oh my god tier. Come on, Toby. If you just die quickly, that would make all of us much happier. Like, Elder Dragons need their own tier because you need to tier the Elder Dragons themselves. There's no way are you going to say something like a Teostra or something is the same level as like a Safi. Or saying that something like a Lao, like a Lao Shenlong, is in the same tier as a Nergigante. Because Lao is like a low tier Elder Dragon. The ones like Nergigante, Teostra is like a mid-low. Versus stuff like Nakarkos. And then you get into stuff like Safi. Maybe Shara, too, would be the ones where you start getting to the high tier Elder Dragons. And then Black Dragons are just top tier. Although, apparently Safi's the same tier as Fatalis and Elatrion. Yeah, that's the problem with trying to tier monsters. The really, really large ones like Zora, Dalamadur, Jen Moran, Darren Moran, those guys are high tiered innately just because of size. Because there's not much in Monster Hunter that would be able to take down a Zora. Although I can think of a few monsters that actually might have a chance of taking down a Zora. Like a Dalamadur would probably be able to kill a Zora pretty easily. Just wrap around and squeeze. Because Dalamadur can break mountains by squeezing around them, by coiling around them. And Zora's a mountain. Thus, Dalamadur could probably just coil around and crush a Zora. Could Safi kill Zora? Depends on how strong the Sapphire of the Emperor could be in certain areas. That's like saying, actually, I want to say, depending on luck, a Safi would probably be able to kill a Zora, given enough time. Because I know that a Zora wouldn't be able to kill a Safi unless it fell on it. But I think something like as high tier as a Safi or a Zora would actually have a pretty good chance. Or no, not a Safi and a Fatalis, I meant. Not Safi and a Zora. A Safi and a Fatalis, and probably a Karkos too, would have a good chance of taking down a Zora. Because Nakarkos' giant dragon laser would probably be able to deal quite a bit of good damage to Zora. Fatalis' super flamethrower would probably start melting the rock right off of Zora and get into his flesh. And Safi's Sapphire of the Emperor would probably just blast pieces right off of Zora. So yes, I will say that a Safi would be able to kill would be able to kill a Zora. I'm getting names mixed up now completely. I got the beak I needed. And a single gem, which is Free Meal Handicraft. I might actually be able to make use of that. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, there's a few Elder Dragons that actually give Zora a good like fighting shot, and there are some that would just straight up wreck him. Like out of the three I said of Nakarkos, Fatalis, and Safi, the only one Zora might have a chance of killing without accidentally just falling on them and them just not moving would be Nakarkos. Because if they're fighting an area where Nakarkos doesn't have his just bone like layer, Safi could just like fall on top of him easily. Because Nakarkos isn't that fast. Because the whole thing with Nakarkos' lair is it's technically on top of water, which is how he moves through the bottom of it, through the bones. So basically what happens is it's kind of like a lake almost type thing, covered in bones. And he just can sort of swim through it. I become penguin. Upgrade equipment. Okay, that's using a lot of my armor spheres. Yes, the penguin is gonna penguin. Let's see, now I need to set decorations again. What decoration did I have in my helmet? I think it was the critical? Yeah, crit I2, so 10% crit. That's the one divine blessing I have. Fortitude crit I. Flinch free and recovery up. Is there any better options? Satiated and handicraft. In which case, change this jewel to something else. Is there anything actually good to change it to, though? Gobbler. Yep, that adds a bit more sharpness to my weapon. Nice. I lost 10% crit. I'm changing the color of the penguin. What color should I change the penguin head? Oh, it's not the head that changes? That sucks. Let's see. Yeah, I wish to change the actual penguin head. I'll make him be a bloody penguin. Oh, white. That's a good option, actually. Okay, never mind. I accidentally changed all of my equipment's color. There, white fur. My chest is gonna be this color. Arms are gonna be actually... There. The waist. Nice and sparkly white. Actually, what happens if I change the colors to different things? Yeah, that looks nice enough. And then I realized I wasn't even changing the freaking look of a few of my things. I can take my layered armor off with the gloves, though. And now we hunt as Penguin. After I make sure to grab the items I need. I'm basically putting everything I do not need out of this inventory. Do I not have ancient potions? Well, I'm going to see if I can't buy some. Buy to pouch. I'm gonna go meld some ancient potions out of rocks. No, I'm gonna make them out of bones, actually. Yeah, it does. I actually completely forgot about the Steamworks for most of this playthrough. Let's see. 2, 3. Hard shell powder. I need a single Farcaster, so let's make it out of rocks. Yeah, I'm totally gonna want to dung bomb a freaking Elder Dragon. That'll end out well for me. Let's see, now I just need to add Mega Potions. Add this. Where's my Farcast? Oh, I already had a few Farcasters. I'm gonna eat. I have no use for elemental resistance. I kinda wish it wouldn't have given me it. But here we go, on to Ruiner. I'm kinda glad I got that one more handicraft, because I think that just got me to the next tier of sharpness for like 2 hits. Also, 800 armor is not bad, but I should probably double check to see if I can't armor sphere the rest of it. Just because these guys are both hard hitting. Nope, can't upgrade them. Can't upgrade this because I need to hunt some other stuff. But here we go, I guess. I have no weapons Nergi's weak to, so I literally just took the ice weapon because he's 1 star weak to it too. Which I guess 1 star isn't the worst it could be. Ooh, excuse me. But Shara, on the other hand, is 3x weak, like 3-star weak to ice. It's interesting because Velkhana was kind of messing around with Shara, and Shara is extremely weak to Velkhana. Makes me think that if. Uh, thanks. Makes me think that if Shara ever got out of the ground, Velkhana might actually be able to give it a good tussle. Then I guess all it takes is one good hit from freaking Shara's like vibrations, and Velkhana will just get knocked out of the sky. Yeah, I want there to be actual cinematic fights more often than there is in this game. Like, I want to see a fight to the death between, like, a Nergi and a Velkhana. And then, like, Velkhana versus something like Shara. And then something like, I guess, Val versus any other, like, Elder Dragon. See how the fight would play out. Like, I totally just watch this freaking, like, few-hour videos of just monsters fighting each other. Like, not just the little interactions they have in game, but like a full-on battle to the death. Like, that'd be a great movie, just monster fights. Yeah, sometimes it does become accidentally cinematic. Like, accidentally, like, really awesome watching some things fight. Wait, I haven't seen a Savage Devil Joe in this playthrough. I haven't seen a Devil Joe in this playthrough, actually. I was lucky. Savage stayed away from all my fights. Didn't even show up to any of my quests. Wait, never mind. I think I might have spotted one just by chance one time. Yeah, Devil Joe has a special thing where he doesn't. Supposedly, he doesn't stop fighting if there's another monster in the zone. He also, if there's another monster, won't really attack the hunter. He'll attack the monster over them. Basically, he goes after whatever's the biggest piece of meat. I also like how Devil Joe uses other monsters as weaponry. Just picking it up in its jaws and just smack stuff with it. Like, Devil Joe basically just bodies any of the, like, most of the Fanged Wyverns except Zinogre. Because it can pick up things like Great Jagras, it can pick up things like Great Gyros, Dodogama, Odogaron. Like, you can just pick up and throw Odogaron like a freaking chew toy. Ah, the spikes caused by Shara's vibration. Imagine you were running this way and you just tripped and fell over the side. That'd be embarrassing. Here we go, though. I like how they perfectly gave you a ledge to jump off of to freaking try to mount him. And Ruiner Nergigante. I love his freaking theme. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Nope. I apparently was under the horns. Also, basically just stay behind him is one of the best strategies. Because he can't, most of his attacks can't hit behind him except his tail swipe, which you don't really have to worry about too much. Especially the fact that freaking Ruiner bleeds. Like, just don't get hit by his bleeding spikes. The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering correctly, this guy has less health than, like, high-ranked Tobi Kadachi. And the penguin has appeared to fight the Nergigante. Like, that's actually kind of funny how freaking Ruiner Nergigante has the same health as a high-ranked, like, Viper Tobi. Oof. Because I believe the lore reason why it's like that is because supposedly he's already been in a few scraps with Shara. Also, White Sharpness bounces on his spikes right now. This is Palico skill. One that increases Palico damage. I know about it. Increasing Palico damage is less effective than increasing my damage, though. It's like, I could get 30 for the same 5%. And Hunters have higher damage than the Palicos do. It's not too good, honestly. Plus, my Palico's mainly for healing. If I was using, like, the Maracano, like the Molotov cocktail thing, then it'd be more useful. Also, if you've noticed, this guy only is dropping Elder Dragon bones. None of his own material. I'm like halfway there already. Let me just get off this ledge. Like, that's a little secret that if you're ever stunned on a ledge, just knock yourself off the ledge and you'll stand right back up immediately. Because the game doesn't know how to handle it. Because falling off a ledge is supposed to make you immediately jump. But if you're on the ground, you don't jump, so it just kind of lands you on your feet. It's not too helpful most of the time, but it's a little secret. Also, this would hurt. You see how many spikes I'm being driven into right now? Like, I'm inside of the spikes right now. Come on, Ruiner. Die so I can get to Shara. And face smack. Of course, he fell onto the ledge. I like how fast this Ruiner goes, though. Like, the first Ruiner is literally, like, the easy part of the fight compared to the Shara. Because Shara has 3 times as much health, essentially, as the Ruiner does. And I've still had to use 6 Mega Potions. Drink the potion, Penguin. In some ways, in this area, it's actually worse to freaking die because you're driving your face into all these, like, rock spikes. But it's game logic of, you're on the ground, you don't take damage. But a lot of the times, being hit by the monster would probably be better than freaking putting your face in whatever you're about to. Like this floor, for example. Oh, damn. This is gonna hurt. Never mind, I dodged the floor spikes. The evade window skill, I'm finally back to the same evasion I'm used to on my other profile. Like, 3 is the minimum I usually use. Because the evasion is so good at that level. Ooh, look, Vitality Mantl's back. Because you could dodge so much more stuff with just the 3 evade window. Because it gives you like an additional second of invincibility frames almost. Just keep on hitting the forearms. I kind of want the evade distance skill too is the only problem, because the evade distance gets you farther away from the monster while you're doing it, or closer depending on how you want to do it. Because a lot of the time with the greatsword I'm actually dodging towards the monster to get closer to them if I have my weapon drawn. Especially if they fell over from me smacking them or something. Okay. Okay, Runer's literally on like his last legs here. And then he gets freaking knocked over by my Palico. Great. I'm kind of tempted to go and grab more supplies now instead of waiting for the Shara. I think I might actually go do that. Because I could literally just go on to Shara at almost full items. Also, who said penguins couldn't fly? This penguin just flew, didn't he? Sure, he had to hijack a freaking wing drake to do it, but he did. It was like, Nergi's on almost dead. So, might as well get my items before the Shara fight starts. That way I have less likely to time out on it. I'm not 100% sure how low he actually is, though. I'm just looking at his, like, picture and how his heartbeat is going. And I'm guessing he's at, like, less than 10%. It's been, like, 15 minutes. I guess the main thing is that he's more aggressive than a Viper Toby would be. Oh, how did I get hit by that? Come on, Palico, keep on smacking him. Yeah, even White Sharpness bounces on that tail. Like, there. He's dead and I have full items. Like, I have full potions and mega potions. But if you notice, I don't think you get any of his actual material for this. Like, you just get large Elder Dragon bones, which is actually a small hint. Well, you get his blood and his bones. But none of his actual materials for some reason, right? It's kind of like a little hint that he's not actually dead. Because you didn't actually take any of his actual parts yet. I think the thing is, you got the lore-wise, what happened here is you got interrupted as you were about to actually start taking pieces off of him. Like, as you're about to start taking off parts of his wings and horns and whatnot. Shara comes in and takes it. So, the whole thing, you think he's dead. It's interesting that they actually call and hint to you that he's not dead at this point. Because they don't give you any of his materials, and every creature that's dead will give you at least some of its materials when you kill it. Even if it doesn't tell you what the materials are, it will still give you the materials. It just won't let you use them until you actually find out the monster. Oh, I should have put my penguin mask on in cutscenes. But yeah, you have to reach Master Rank level 9, like Master Rank 99 to actually hunt Ruiner. Which has like 3 times as much health as this Ruiner you just killed here, though. 2-3 times as much. And here comes the song. Mr. Final Boss is on his way. And the rock fingers. This monster is one of those monsters that just made me go freaking wow. Shara has like 3 times his health. Ruiner in this fight is actually a wimp. He has like... You can tell it's the final boss when the third like background music starts playing. But yeah, Ruiner this hunt only has like 13,000. Shara has 37,000 health. So Shara literally almost has 3 times the health that Ruiner did. But he's weak to my weapon. Also, interesting thing, there's a way in multiplayer to technically kill Shara without him actually breaking his rock thing. Well, actually, there used to be a way. Yes, our weapon. Because basically in multiplayer, he's locked to 40% health, which is the... After 40% is when his armor breaks completely, until the host has dealt 5,000 damage to him. That's how you used to be able to. They finally changed it that he's now locked until the host has dealt 5,000 damage. It was an interesting little bug that they used to have. But now the way it works is that until the host has dealt 5,000 damage, he can't drop below 40% health. Also, Greatsword happens to be particularly good at smashing this guy open. Like cracking open a freaking walnut. Oh, this is gonna hurt. He's really slow at actually attacking you in this phase. So I'm not sure how many of my potions I'm actually going to have to use on it. Yeah, because the thing is 5,000 health is nothing to a greatsword, so it's really easy to crack him open. Okay, I'm hitting the wrong part of him. And that's going to have me use a potion. Oh yeah, where's the rocks? Rock on ground? I need a rock pile. I guess I just don't see any. I was going to show you something, but... How'd he miss me? Yeah, I could. It's just... I don't like being below 50% health against something that can freaking one-shot me from that point. Because this guy, if you're below, like, 50% health, can one-shot you. And I don't want that to happen. Like, see how much damage he did just getting out of the ground? That much, I'll just let my freaking Val Soul Vein heal up. That was delayed damage. Oh yeah, Palico, now you bring me the Vigor Wasp. I'm like halfway through its head already. Also, that's item. Question mark, question mark, question mark, rock. Yep, I picked a rock up off the floor. This is a nice rock. Okay, yeah, now I... Oh, I'm stunned. Yeah, I almost actually got into trouble there. But this part of the fight is where Soul Vein really helps you. Yeah, for all you knew, this could be just a random rock that was on the floor. You don't even know if it's a monster part yet. It could literally just be a random rock. But I like how at first I thought this guy was a rock monster who specifically, like, terraformed stuff. Like, he's just using, like, magnetic fields or something on metallic rocks. Is what I assumed from the bluey look. Because that looks like just almost like coppery ore. But nope. He's not earth. Or metal. He's air. Air with mucus. Because he secretes a mucus that is what causes the like rocks to stick to him. So technically he'd be really slimy if you were to touch him. Like a snake almost. Well, actually, not all snakes are slimy. I guess I shouldn't generalize the snake population. I'm really thankful for having freaking white sharpness right now. Such a large amount of white sharpness is really helping. Also, you can see parts of him if you look closely. How did I get through that without actually getting freaking hit once? Like, if you look at his claws, like his paws, you can see the claws just stick out. And if you look at the face after you've broken it enough, you can see a little bit of scalp at points. Stinger Bomb. I missed. I think I just missed there too. Because you can actually run him into the walls. Yeah, I figured that one was going to happen. But I'm wondering why there's no rocks right now. There's you. could have sworn that it spawned with like a rock outcropping thing that you could grab rocks from. Oh, here it comes, I think. Nope, never mind. Not quite. If I break one more piece of him, then I think he completely, like, shows his true form. Come on, one more piece. That also symbolizes I've gone to 40% if that happens too. Like I've taken 40% of his health out. Which means I'd only have 60% left. Is that it? No? Every time he rears up, I'm expecting him to just freaking unload himself. Like, I think this might break the last one. Just because, like I said, the True Charge has a hidden break value. That's why when you're doing the True Charge, it seems like you just knock so many more parts off. But yeah, he's about to unencase himself. I don't have... Yep, sharpening while he unbreaks himself out of his shell. Never mind, he's tremoring me like a freaking bitch. I will stand behind this rock and sharpen. And get out of the way of that. The true Shara. Who has finger gun. And who has one of the most bullshit attacks ever. But interesting way. Essentially just don't get caught in that either. Oh, this might hurt. Because this guy hurts badly. Oh, here's the car wash. And I'll hit him in the face. Oop. To the side. Yeah, he is a freaking just airbender. It's interesting that like half of his attacks can just be dodged by rolling to the side. You just have to make sure that you're actually going to the side. Just don't dodge backwards, essentially. Backwards is death against this guy. Oh yeah, I can cut the tail off if I really wanted to. I like how the tail includes his back legs. Yeah, car wash. While I smack the tail. I like how I got 40% in like under 15 minutes. Oh, it's the car wash again. Yeah, this guy's actually... His attacks don't come fast enough that my freaking Soul Vein heals up like half the damage he deals. Just by itself. It's actually kind of funny that way. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to go for that little tail. Because you can break his tail and you can break his scalp. And they actually come off and you can carve them. Oh no. Stay on the ground. Like that attack, you do not stand up. Just straight up stay on the ground for as long as you can. Thank you, car wash. Never mind, car wash. I just missed almost the whole thing. But yeah, I've only used like half my mega potions. He's like at 50%. Kind of whack. How much healing you get with a freaking Palico with the Vigor Wasp and the Soul Vein. The two combined are pretty good. Oop. That time I almost rolled into it. That would have been a mistake. I guess I'm hitting the arms. It's kind of hard to hit his head. He doesn't make it available most of the time. Just because he's such a tall creature. I am kind of surprised I haven't actually knocked him over at all yet, though. Though I think that requires breaking his feet, cause him to be knocked over. Oh no. Recovery up does affect Vigor Wasp Revival, by the way. First freaking faint. So I basically have two more before I'd actually, the third one would end it. He's at like 50, maybe 60% health? Ooh, Vitalimental's back up. I blame that feint entirely on bad timing. Because that was like the worst timing I could have had. I freaking dodged through that. and then got hit by the... like, giant beam. Yeah, grappling his head would be good, but his head is kind of one of the places I don't want to be near. Because if you miss the head and land, you're just going to be smashed by that. Oh, I'm stunned. But he used the wrong move. Good. Oh, is he digging down now? Oh, I stunned him a bit. Okay, I'm going to just take this Vigor Wasp. That's why I want to evade distance for these guys. Really wish I had it right now. Also, my stamina's running out, so if I faint, I'm definitely going to grab some rations. So forecasting doesn't actually seem like too bad of an idea right now. Oh, I'm so far away from him. I'm not going for the head, I'm going for the tail. I'm closer to breaking the tail than the head. Never mind, this time I'm closer to the head than the tail. So I broke both of his arms within like 3 seconds of each other. Oh no, get out of the... I think he's about to Spirit Bomb. I think I'm safe here. Yep. Basically, as long as you're not near the sand, you're good. He's actually getting pretty low if he's starting to Spirit Bomb, though. Has his eyes opened? Yeah, he's at like 20-30% then. He's actually pretty low, and I haven't actually fainted, but I'm at freaking green sharpness. So next time he does something, I'm going to sharpen quickly. Like right there. Come on, give me this good tail. Yeah, that's a freaking, like, just puzzle you have to solve real quickly when he starts throwing all every which way. Oop. Saw that one coming, there was nothing I could do about it. I saw a shiny. Might have just been my Palico. Oh, I just broke its scalp. Did it land on the floor? Or is that one of those ones that's a multi-break? I somehow managed to tightrope that. Yeah, I think that the scalp might be one of those ones where you have to break it multiple times. Unless it's that right there. Oh. Just in case. I don't think I'm far enough away. Never mind, I'm good. But yeah, the scalp seems to be one you have to break multiple times. There's an item right there, though. I got another unknown rock. Come on, at least give me the tail. Either your tail or your head. Choose. I only want one or the other. And I'm drinking. Oh. This is gonna hurt. Never mind. It's not gonna hurt. That pattern just had to be perfect. Like if that pattern would have been any other shape, I would have just died. That's actually hilarious. He just completely just outlined me in the air. Come on, good tail. Oh, he's turning more into sand. And there's an item. Stay on the ground. Max potion. Hey, you got an unknown hard claw. So his claws are hard. Good to know. Oh, get out of the sand. Oh, good. And now I run over. Thank goodness he started that move and not the other possibility. Because one of the possibilities there is he could have immediately started his beam. Also, he's almost dead. Stay on the ground. Good. That was my last freaking Mega Potion. Let's come to the car wash. And smack the head. Oh, my stamina is really getting low now. Oh. Doesn't matter if my stamina is getting low, I guess. I wanted this tail. Let's see, I got an unknown shard, unknown shard, unknown shard, unknown rock, unknown shard, and an unknown shard. Lots of shards. Much. I want to say that's worse than what I got the first time I fought this guy. First time I fought this guy, I got like 3 gems. But the Shara is dead. Killed by the penguin. I didn't faint once either. To this guy or to freaking Ruiner. Does that mean Namielle's harder than these two? The fish and penguin. What do you mean you don't know how I did? I didn't even really have too much trouble with it. My alien cat, I'm not sure if it was actually doing much. Its blast probably helped me a few times that I didn't notice. Now let's see if any of its armor I'm actually going to make. Because its armor actually looks okay. It's just the way its armor works is it's only really good because of how much stuff it gives you. It just gives like tremor resist, flinch free, wind proof, and a whole bunch of other just random skills. That's what an armor's skill does. Like its set skill. Yeah, they were totally needed to come here, right? We totally didn't kill the whole thing before they got here. This is also one of those creatures where I'm not sure why we had to kill it immediately. The only reason I could see we had to kill it immediately is if they were afraid of it leaving. Yeah, it turned out it wasn't dead either. This is the fight of Play Dead. We carved this one, though. Straight up took pieces out of it. And it still got up. And this is one of my favorite cutscenes in the game. Runer just comes up and shows him who's boss. Although this cutscene caused a lot of people to misunderstand Runer's power level. Because Runer is not necessarily stronger than Shara. I guess. Or they're afraid of him leaving and never showing up again. But yeah, this made a lot of people misunderstand Runer. Runer's not necessarily stronger than Shara. In fact, I think he's actually weaker by a bit. They have to realize that this was a very near-death Shara. Like, that Shara was almost dead. Although I guess the same can be said for Ruiner. But Ruiner can heal himself much quicker than Shara can. I actually didn't get anything really good from this guy. Like, I might be able to make a piece of its armor or something. But I know you need, like, its gems and mantle and whatnot for some of its stuff. Don't think I'm going to be making its weapon, though. Its weapon isn't actually good. But we did it. We beat Iceborne. Basically, everything after this is just the end game of grinding forever and the stuff that came in title updates. So tomorrow we're going to be able to start Rise. If there's another thing I really like about Monster Hunter, it's the way the food looks. Like, all the food in Monster Hunter looks just gorgeous. And the Huntsman has his freaking helmet off. First time in the game, and they refuse to show you his face, even with the helmet off. Yeah, I feel like all the food in Monster Hunter would taste really good. Because I feel like the bioenergy affects a lot more than just the monsters, with the way the plants grow. An interesting thing I always thought of is Safi Jiva is basically the way Safi Jiva works is he can create bioenergy basically out of nothing almost. At least I believe that's what it is. He manipulates it for sure. Like the whole Guiding Lance is created by Safi through manipulating the bioenergy of the area. So Safi Jiva is really good at terraforming stuff. I guess Fatalis would be the next goal, but like I said, I'm going to be starting Rise tomorrow. I'll still be playing this every so often, though. Until I hit Fatalis, I guess? Maybe? But a lot of the end game for this game is just grinding. Which is nice, but it's not too interesting on screen. Especially considering for some of the monsters you want to hunt, you have to grind the freaking guiding lands. Like Brute Tigrex, Gold Rathian, Silver Rathalos. Those are the main ones I can think of off the top of my head. You need to grind their specific areas to level 4. Or is it 5? I think 4. Which is like dozens and dozens of monsters you have to hunt down per area. But yeah, so far the hardest Master Rank monster was Namielle. Funny how that was. Because I think Namielle was the only one that actually carded me. There probably was another random monster that did, I probably just didn't remember it. But Namielle's the only one I actually remember carding me. But going through Master Rank with only one card isn't too bad, I think. Let's hope the end credits aren't long. Because I don't think I'm supposed to show the end credits. So I'm probably just gonna do this for now. I wish I had a screen to put up right now. But yeah, the end credits are so freaking long, and I'm not really supposed to. The people who run the game don't really like people showing the credits. I think it's the music, actually, that's the problem. So I'll just mute the audio for now. Yeah. Come on, skip through. I find it interesting that they don't let you skip the credits. I also realized I did that whole fight when I could have increased the effectiveness of my freaking cat even further. Because it didn't give it any of its newer armor or newer weapons. It's just using the alien thing from like the last event. Which is actually not the greatest. I want to see the freaking like Admiral hunt something down. Like I want to see the other people hunt stuff down. Because the Admiral doesn't walk around with any weapons. He uses his fists. Supposedly, he doesn't even use a slinger because he can throw stuff harder than the slinger can shoot it. Ridiculous. Yeah, they rely on the newbie guy. That one thing I really like about Rise, though, is they actually give characters names. Like, Rise actually gives characters names. It's a freaking foreign concept to most Monster Hunter games. It's why when freaking after you beat Fatalis, there's a whole freaking big deal or something about somebody being named. Like in this game, they're all like the commander, or the admiral, or the handler. But in Rise, each character has their own name to them. At least every character that's important. Unimportant characters don't need names. That's the standard thing. Finally, the credits are done, I think. I can put the desktop audio back up now. And hope I don't accidentally put it too loud. Like, I haven't actually touched Rise yet. I've seen a lot about it. But I've downloaded Rise, but I haven't actually touched the game at all yet. I was planning on doing everything for it for the first playthrough on screen. Although Sunbreak apparently is not coming out till like the spring, so I'm gonna try to make my Rise playthrough last. I'm not gonna like rush through it and ignoring all the side quests like I did with this game. Because I have like 100 or something side quests by now. And I'm not joking. I think if I were to go through and count them, there'd be like 100 or more side quests. I don't like the way my alien cat has glare to it. Yep, I am always ready. Shara Ishvalda. Yay. Let's talk to you and get my freaking bounty rewards. Got a golden egg. Yippee. Now let's see what Shara wants to make me, if anything. I can make nothing from Shara. Oh, you need a mantle for essentially anything you want to make out of this guy. This is actually something I would want. Just because the health boost would let me remove the skills I already have. Like how I'm essentially just looking because I don't think I'm going to make any of this. Anytime soon, at least. Yeah, I never did hunt Black Diablos at all in this playthrough. Ornazur Rathalos. I don't think I've hunted a base Rathian either. Like, I skipped a lot of monsters. Like, I don't think I've hunted a Kieran either. Okay. But yeah, let's forge some Palico equipment. Why is the orb on... Oh, I was gonna say, why is the orb on the tail? Wait, I need to compare. 124 versus 98. Like, should I go count how many freaking things I've just skipped? I think I might actually just do that before I end stream. Yeah, they're somewhat special. Like, for instance, that last event's armor is almost as good as Namielle's armor, who's like one of the second last creatures hunted. Wow. I'm just gonna go through and count the optional ones I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So 31 low and higher rank quests. At least. And 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 40. So 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. No, 49. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 9, 60, 61, 62, 63. So 63 quests. Not including the quests that those quests unlock. That's quite a bit of quests I've missed. Like I said, I didn't hunt a single Black Diablos, so I don't even think I have Black Diablos in my hunter's notes right now. Didn't hunt a single Devil Joe, didn't hunt a Savage Devil Joe, didn't hunt a single Kieran, didn't hunt a single Uragon, didn't hunt a Zerathelos, I don't think I hunted a single normal Rathian. Didn't hunt a... But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna do that with Rise. I think I'm actually gonna try to go for mostly complete. Can I change the freaking food? I'm not gonna waste my money to purchase just something like this. I'll buy though. Actually, no, I like the carnivore one better. Like, this looks delicious. Got a nice roast, freaking some good skewers, bit of cheese from the look of it. Ah, the boa boa thing. Here's what beat the boss. I don't want to say these rabbits next to the thing are emergency food, but they might be emergency food for if this food runs out. But the Bobo said if I was going to buy anything for my house, would be the one I'd buy. But yeah, I think that might be all for the day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be starting Rise, which, knowing character customization in freaking Monster Hunter games, probably going to be spending like the first 10, 20 minutes just making a character. You're going to be starting around the same time. Yeah, thanks for coming to the stream. It's always nice when there's a person in the chat to just talk to about things that are going on. But yeah, tomorrow around the same time, which for me is around 9, gonna be starting Rise. Gonna be using the Greatsword. Probably gonna be trying to use the Bone Greatsword mostly. Wait, I just noticed something. When you run, the mouth opens. But yeah, thanks for coming. I hope to see you again next time. Goodbye.